What is blood? Blood is defined as a connective tissue that circulates in the vascular system or blood vessels of the body. Blood is mainly made up of two types of cells, the white blood cells and the red blood cells. These are also called leukocytes and erythrocytes. Blood also contains plasma. Plasma is the extracellular matrix that holds the blood in suspension. Today we will talk about red blood cells, also known as erythrocytes, and how they are grouped. Humans have 4 different types of blood groups. They are referred to as type A, type B, type AB, and type O. The red blood cells may look the same, but the component that separates them into groups are called the cell surface markers, also known as antigens. Each type of blood type has a different surface marker or antigen on their surface. However, type O blood has no antigens on its surface and therefore is considered the universal donor. Each blood type contains its own antigen. Type A blood contains A antigen, type B blood contains B antigen, type AB blood contains A and B antigen, and type O blood has no antigens. Specific antibodies are found in the plasma of each blood type. Antibodies are proteins made in response to the exposure of the blood group. A person with type A blood will have the anti-B antibodies in their plasma. Each blood type contains its own specific antibodies within its blood serum. Type A blood contains anti-B antibodies. Type B blood contains anti-A antibodies. Type AB contains no antibodies, and type O contains anti-A and anti-B antibodies. Since type AB blood contains no antibodies within its blood serum, it's considered to be the universal acceptor. But what would happen if someone with type A blood gave blood to someone with type O blood? If someone who had type O blood received blood from someone who was type A, we would see something called agglutination. Agglutination is the process that occurs if an antigen is mixed with its corresponding antibody. The person with type O blood has both A and B antibodies within its blood plasma. The person with type A blood has A antigens on its blood cell surface. The antibodies from the type O blood would glutinate with the type A blood antigens. The agglutination can result in stroke and even death. The Rh factor is another classification of the red blood cells. It is inherited as a protein and found on the surface of red blood cells. The red blood cells can either be Rh positive or Rh negative depending on if they carry the protein on their cell surface. Blood typing is important when receiving blood transfusions during surgery or a life and death situation. It is important to classify blood in order to prevent an immune response and agglutination.